If you watch this movie, you will find out that Ethan Hawke can actually sing. Juliet Naked, directed by Jesse Peretz, starring Ethan Hawke, Rose Byrne, and Crystal Dow. This is a little romantic comedy. It stars Rose Byrne as Annie, and she is in a relationship with Crystal Dow's character Duncan, but the relationship is not going very well, and the main reason why is because Duncan is not giving Annie enough attention. He is spending more time obsessing about his favorite singer, Tucker Crowe, played by Ethan Hawke. He has a YouTube channel devoted to Tucker Crowe where he talks about Tucker Crowe's songs, mostly the songs about women that Tucker Crowe knew named Juliet, and he thinks Tucker Crowe's songs are awesome. He has a room where it looks like a shrine devoted to Tucker Crowe. You have all these pictures of Ethan Hawke, even pictures of young Ethan Hawke. And Duncan knows a lot of things about Tucker Crowe. He's like Tucker Crowe's #1 fan almost. Kind of like Annie Wilkes from Misery. And what happens is a CD is sent to Duncan with one of Tucker Crowe's songs. This is his last song that he made called Juliet Naked. Duncan and Annie both listen to this song, and of course Duncan loves the song, thinks the song is a masterpiece, but Annie hates the song and has an entirely different opinion about it. She thinks the song is garbage. So what happened? Duncan makes a video about the song and talks about how much he loves it. Annie decides to go on to the video and write a comment saying how much she hates the song. Then Tucker Crowe, Ethan Hawke's character, actually finds out about this channel, sees Annie's comment, and actually agrees with Annie. He says that he doesn't like the song either. This is like one of the few songs that he wrote that he actually hates. And she's obviously very surprised that Tucker Crowe himself actually replied to her and actually agreed with her. So eventually Annie and Tucker Crowe meet, and because of the problems that Annie and Duncan are having, they end up breaking up, and she ends up falling for Tucker Crowe. She learns about Tucker Crowe's life. She actually learns the truth about Tucker Crowe versus the legend, I guess you could say, or the image that Duncan has created from the research and from the theories that he has in his head of what he thinks has happened to Tucker Crowe, since as far as he knows, Tucker Crowe has disappeared off the earth and doesn't do music anymore. He's pretty much retired from music. What Annie finds out is that he retired and is spending time with his family trying to be the father he should have been, and he's trying to make up for lost time with his kids, who are all from failed marriages or failed relationships, basically. I'm not going to go into how many kids he has, that's a bit of a spoiler, but you do meet one of the kids in the movie, Elliot, who is really good in the movie, and of course Duncan himself meets Tucker Crowe, and when he doesn't believe at all that this is Tucker Crowe because he has an entirely different idea of who Tucker Crowe should look like now. But eventually he realizes it is Tucker Crowe, and they have this discourse, and eventually you get a bit of a conflict between Duncan and Tucker Crowe because Annie's now falling for Tucker Crowe instead of Duncan, and that's pretty much our movie. Now, I didn't know much about this movie going in. I did see the trailer before, but I forgot that I saw the trailer, so I rewatched the trailer off the internet. And I actually liked this movie. I thought this movie was great. Rose Byrne and Ethan Hawke have great chemistry in this movie. They are really good together. Chris O'Dowd I thought was really good in the movie. He could have been annoying with his obsession over Tucker Crowe, but he is actually pretty funny. One of the things about his character is that it's kind of like a commentary on people that are obsessed about things and talk about stuff on the internet, as well as how fans have this image of the people that they idolize, and then when they meet their idols, they actually find out that their idols are nothing like you think they're going to be. They are an entirely different person, very much. And that's what Duncan is learning. Duncan doesn't like what he's learning. He actually is still more hooked on the illusion of Tucker Crowe more so than the truth about him, which is very funny. What is also very funny is the jealousy that Duncan gets when he finds out that Annie is falling for Tucker Crowe. I also liked finding out the truth about Ethan Hawke's character and learning about his family, learning about each child that he had with the different women that he had relationships with, which were all failed relationships, and how he's trying to redeem himself and turn a whole new leaf and be a better father for the kids that he has. The scene where Ethan Hawke does sing in the movie is really good. I did like that in the movie. I didn't know that Ethan Hawke could sing, so that was pretty cool. Or maybe Ethan Hawke is lip singing. I'm not entirely sure, but he sounded pretty good in the movie when it came to his singing voice. Negatives with this movie, though, there are not many negatives with this film, really. Not all the comedy hits. There are a few jokes that don't hit in this movie. There are some points in the movie where Duncan's obsession over Tucker Crowe can get a little bit annoying maybe, but not that much really. It's very funny, and I understand what the movie's going for with Duncan's character. I'm gonna give this movie a B+. And that's all I gotta say for Juliet Naked.